गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, माई सेल्फ दिव्यांशु शुक्ला। मैं यहाँ ब्रेन बिल्डर कोचिंग सेंटर लखनऊ ऑफलाइन से आपके साथ हम लोगों ने पहले भी बात की है। IT 402 CBSE बोर्ड ग्रेड 10th की हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं। हम लोगों ने कवर किया था डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम का इंट्रोडक्शन। नाउ आई एम हियर टू टॉक अबाउट द 4 ऑब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ DBMS. Okay, so we know that our first object is table, second object we have query, third object will be forms, and the fourth object will be reports. Now we know table, we know already that is a combination of row and column. Okay, but query means if you want some information from your table, then you will use your query. Basically we are using query for retrieving the data from our database. The next thing we have form in database can be used to create and make data entry in database table in a easier way. Okay, last one we have reports. Report basically it is a what report is used to effective way of analyzing and presenting, okay, the data using a specific layout means we are going to choose the layout whichever we want, we can choose that particular layout. Now but first अभी पहले ये सीखना है ना बच्चा कि हमें डेटाबेस बनाना कैसे है. मीन्स वी आर गोइंग टू यूज टेबल, हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट टेबल इन आर DBMS. Okay, so basically we have two modes. First one will be our design view and second one will be what? Wizard. Okay, wizard view. First one is design view and second one is wizard view. Now what is the difference between this design view and the wizard view? See, for example, design view means, okay, we have one layout, in that we have to choose one by one, okay, options, and in the last we will click on the final button and our table will be created. But wizard view means a step by step process. In this video, in this class, we are going to cover how we can create table. Okay, basically our first class already it is based on introduction of DBMS. We already covered the point what is primary key, what is composite key, what is alternate key, what is candidate key, and what is foreign key. See, in our IT 402 first object will be table. We have to understand how we can create a table using design view and the wizard view. Then second object we have to understand about query, means how we can fetch information from our database. For that thing we will use query. In query also we can use two modes. First one will be design and second one will be wizard. Difference is same. Design view means we have one layout, then one by one option you have to choose and you have to go through. Now second one will be our what? Second one is our wizard view. Wizard view means wizard view wait just a minute. Okay, so design view and the wizard view, we are talking about query, how we can use with two modes, design view and wizard view. Design view again, one we have one layout and we have to choose option and we will go to the final button and our table will be our query will be fetched. But wizard view means it is a step by step process. Now when we will do it practically, then we will understand the major difference between this. Now third one is form, how we can create form and how we can create report. That thing also we will go. And after completing all these four objects, we have to know about the SQL command also, because in our IT 402 in DBMS we have database management system using table, query, report and form. Then after we have to learn about SQL command also. In the introduction class I already mentioned how many types of commands we have, structured query language, how many commands we have, how we can use it. That thing we will show a video after video. Okay, means this video we are going to cover table point, then after we will cover query, then form and report we will go in a separate video. Not separate, we can do in a combined video also, it is a small topic. Then after we will go for the SQL command. So don't miss a single video. Okay, if you want to score, see in IT 402 you have to write only for 50 marks. 50 is the internal marks that your school is going to give you. CBSE already announced January first week, portal will be open for entering the practical marks, and practical marks up to you can fill 50. Okay, in that your school can ask for your project file or practical file that you have to prepare. Now for you have to write only 50 marks. For 50 marks you are going to write in the CBSE examination. In that we have two part A and part B. Part A is a different thing. Part A is a communication skills, intellectual skills and information communication technology skills. Now the second part we have part B. In this part B we have to cover LibreOffice Writer, LibreOffice Calc and database management system. Okay, our database management system is the major part of our part B. We are covering this topic already. One video I covered. In that video I already described the introduction about DBMS, what will be the basic and what would be the highest point for this topic. Now in this video, in this class, we are going to understand what is table. Table means row and column, combination of row and column. Now we have to understand how we can create a table, okay, in database management system. Now you can tell me which software we are using. We are using LibreOffice Base. We are using LibreOffice Base for what? For using database management system. Understood? Now I am just going to show you the interface of this LibreOffice Base. Then after we will go for the practicals. Okay, see, if one by one you are focusing on my steps, easily you can do, and one time if you just completed the steps, for sure you can write your answer by your own. See, we are not asking about the bookish language. If you understand the concept, you know the practicals, you can write easily. You can write one by one step, and not steps, even you can describe your own answer. The invigilator who was sitting or the examiner who are going to check your copy, they are not asking about your bookish language and all. Simply they are asking what concept you understand, just write it down, that's it. Okay, so for IT 402 it is necessary to go through with this what? Practicals. Okay, now if you have any laptop, any kind of software, any kind of system you have, no issues. LibreOffice is open source software. When I am talking about open source, it means it is free of cost, easily available. Any search engine you have, you just simply just search LibreOffice, you will get this software. Just install it, download it and use it. When you will download this LibreOffice, you will get too many software. For example, you will get Writer also, you will get Impress also, you will get Calc also, you will get Base also. So too many softwares you will get in one download. LibreOffice, download it, you easily you can perform the practicals. Okay, now wait. Okay, so now I am just directly going to the interface. My screen is visible to you. You just watch the video. Okay, see, I am opening LibreOffice. This type of interface you will get. See, I already told you will download the LibreOffice. You will get how many software you have? Writer, Calc, Impress, Draw Drawing, Math Formula and Base. We have to use this Base documents, Base database. Now just click on this. From beginning I am going to tell you how you can create your database. Okay, for that thing you have this window. In this video we have first option select database, second will be save and proceed. Now in the first one it is asking create new database or open an existing database file. What we will choose? We are going to create now, so we will choose first option, create a new database, and we will click on this next button. Okay, in this next button I will click. Now the second option is enabled, save and proceed. Now they're asking you want to register your database to the server. Okay, home to the server. So no, because we are just going to do practice only now. So no, don't register the database. And the second option, open the database for editing or create table using the table wizard. No. So we will go one by one step. What we will choose? We will choose open the database for editing. Okay, click on the finish button. They're asking about the name of your database. I am writing only demo. Maybe demo I have already. So otherwise no, I don't have. Maybe save it. It is already there, no issues. We just change the name 123 demo 123. Oh sorry, it is visible now. I'm saving this database demo 123. Now see, just click on the save button. Now this interface is came. Whose interface is this? It is the interface of database management system using LibreOffice base. Basically this is LibreOffice base software and we are going to perform some database functions on it. Okay, I already told you that we have what? We have table, see we have 4 types of object in the database management system. First one we have table, second one will have query, third one is form, and the next one we have report. Okay, so today we have to understand about all about this table. It is already enabled. You can see that table is already enabled, and we have create table in design view and use wizard to create table. Okay, 2 options we have in it. What are the 2 objects? Sorry, 2 modes. First one is create table in design view and second one is use wizard to create table. So one by one we are going through with this. Okay, so now see, focus on the board, see my screen, listen my words. For sure you will got my point and you easily write your answers. Okay, so now first view we will use create table in design view. Okay, I'm clicking in it. Now this type of interface you will get. Now in this interface what we have, first one is field name, second one is field type, and we have description. So basically whatever field name you want you can write here, then you have to give the field type. Field type mainly will be the data type of the field. For example, we written serial number, so we know that see you know now what is data type, the type of the data. We have too many types of data. Okay, we have integer, we have varchar, we have boolean, we have numeric, so too many we have. We'll see, it will be by default it will be visible. Okay, so now in field name you have to write the field whatever you want, then after you have to give the type of the field, basically the data type of the particular field. Then description, it is not necessary. If you want then you can write, otherwise leave it. Okay, so now see, I am writing here S number. Okay, serial number. Now see, automatically field type is enabled, and just click on this. Now see how many types of data type we have in this. Easily you can see we have text integer, we have image, we have binary, we have memo, text, number, decimal, integer, float, boolean. So many types of we have. It's up to you, not up to you. Whatever field you are going to write, that regarding that field you have to choose the data type. Okay, for example, you are choosing serial number and you are going giving data type to the varchar. No, it is wrong. Serial number you can give integer. For name you can give varchar. Okay, so like this you have to do. For example, now our field name is serial number, so we will use here integer, or you can choose number will be there, number. Okay, now next field, for example, we are going to create the database for a school or our brain builder. Okay, so now our second field will be student name. Okay, text varchar, fine, it is good. Next, marks. For marks, what will be our data type? Integer. Okay, see, data type, it is compulsory, you have to learn it, you have to understand for which field what data type you will write. Okay, now it is not up to you, you have to understand the concept, you have to go through with this, what are the data types, okay, and which data type you will write for which field. Okay, next one I am writing here, address. Address will be text varchar, it is fine. Now one more thing you can focus, for example serial number, one field property, this dialog box is also enabled. Now what is the requirement of this what are the requirement of this? See, basically with the help of this field property and all, what you can do entry required, means you can bound that particular task, you particular field you can bound, means it is required to fill this, before filling this one you can't move forward. Okay, like this you can bound, length you can give for the particular cell. Okay, for example you just given serial number to, otherwise we are using field like contact number and you are giving it to 8, so we know that contact number should be 10, but if you are giving length to the 9 or 8, if you can't write more than 9 or 8 characters. Okay, so length also you can understand, decimal places, how many decimal places will be there. Then one more thing will be default value for the particular field. If you want to give the default value, then also you can write here that format example, means it by default it is written 0. Why? Because our data type is number. Now we'll go move forward. Okay, so it is, now we have to set the primary key. We already know what is primary key. Again I am telling you, the unique field of our database is called primary key. Simple and easiest language I am telling you, the unique field of our database is called primary key. So in this database, in this fields, means we are going to create this type of table. Now in this type of table, which will be the unique? Serial number or student name or marks or address? For sure serial number. How? See, serial number will be unique for each and everyone. It can't be same. It will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. It can't be same. It will be unique for each and everyone. But student name may be Akasha coming 2 or 3. We have 2 or 3 type of Akash in our class. Then marks. Maybe Samriddhi also getting 20 marks and Vidushi also getting 20 marks. So marks can be same. Address, for example, too many persons are coming from sector 9. What you will do? Why uniqueness is important? Our work is only creating the database? Not at all. If anyone in the future, anyone is going to ask you, give me some information from your database. For example, we are creating this database about school and all. For our brain builder, I am creating this database. If Ram sir is going to ask me, sir, please give me the details of this particular student, how can I give? If I have 10 entries or 100 entries is also going to be difficult for me. 10 entries, it is fine. I can go through with this and I can give. But if we have 100 students, if we have 1000 students, if we have more than that, we have to use database management system. And for fetching the information, we will use query. But for creating the database, we will use table. Now, primary key, because of the uniqueness of this field, we can find out the particular student, particular field we can find with the help of the uniqueness of the field. So primary key, it is important. After completing this task, you have to set the primary key to that particular field, which is unique according to our database. Okay, so in this our serial number is unique, so I am going to set serial number to the primary key. What you have to do, just right click here, where in that particular line. Okay, in that line, just right click of the mouse, then cut, copy, delete, insert row and primary key. Just make this primary key, and when you will do the primary key, what? One key will be displayed. If it is visible, it will be visible. You can see here, okay, what? One key is visible. It means now serial number is the primary key. After completing this, you have to click on this save button. Okay, then name of the table you can give. I am giving table 123. Why 123? Because our database name is also what? Demo 123. So table name also table 123. It's up to you. See, bacha, easiest step, simple step you have. Okay, just learn it, go through with this, and according to me, please do practical ones. If you will do the practical now, you will understand the concept in a easiest way. For that thing only I am conducting this type of class. Otherwise I can also show the PPTs. I will just give the lecture, that's it. Why I am conducting this practical class? Because practical is important. If you will see the practicals, you can write your own answer. Okay, so for that thing only I am conducting this type of class. Please go through with this. Okay, for sure we are going to get good marks. Don't worry, I am here, brain builder is there. See, save as prompt window is came. Now in this it is asking what table name. So table name I written table 123. Now just click on the OK button. Okay, now this is saved. Just close this window. Okay, now see in the table it is showing or not. See, sorry, see in the table it is showing or not. So how many table you will create? All will be display here. All table are going to display in this table box. For example, again you want to create one table. Okay, again you want to create the table with using design view. Design view understand na? We did the practical na? One window is came only. You have to write the field type, the data type. If you want to give the description, that thing also you can do. And properties also we have. If you want to bound that particular cell, that thing also you can do. How many types we have? We have length. We have default value. Okay, like this 4 properties are there. If you want, you can fill that thing also. So with the design view, we understand how we can create the table. Now how many tables you will create, all will display here. For example, next we are going to do the wizard view. Now with the help of this wizard view, we will understand the next table. It will be display here only. See, I am not joking. Okay, now I am choosing the second option, use wizard to create table. Okay, now this type of prompt window we have. Okay, here it is good. Okay, now in this, how many in this table wizard means step by step, that's it. Okay, wizard means what? Wizard means step by step process. See how many steps we have. Select first field, okay, then second set type and format, set primary key, create table. These all 4 things we are doing in the design view in one window only. We are doing or not? So difference you understand or not? Design view, we have one format. In that one format you have to write and you have to choose the option, that's it. And you have to click on the final button or just save the file, that's it. Save the file. Now in the step means now in the wizard view, see we have 4 steps. What difference I'm telling you in this design and wizard. Step by step process is called wizard. See, first step is select field. It is already enabled. In this we have this wizard helps you to create a table for your database. After selecting a table category and a sample table, choose the fields you want to include in your table. You can include fields from more than one sample table also. They are giving categories. First one is business, second one is personal. Easily you can understand. For business purpose, for your you have business. For that purpose, for example, I am running one shop. So each and every day I'm selling too many objects, too many things I'm selling. Okay, but as a owner of the market, sorry, as the owner of the shop, means I have that information. I have to get that information, means how much profit I get, how much loss I gain. So that all information you can also get from this database management system. See, it is important to maintain a database if you are running a business. It is important, otherwise you will not get how much profit you have or how much loss you have. Okay, so business category or for personal use you are using, you can choose this option. Okay, so then after sample table it will, okay, we'll see the practical. Okay, see, now here after I am choosing this business category, then table means asset, events, orders, contact, expense, invoice, payment. Too many types we have, you have to just choose it. Practicals are also so easy. Employees, for example, employees. Okay, so in the employees, how many fields you can think? All fields are already it is listed here. See, city, notes, photo. Now all fields if you want to do, include in your, means how many fields you want to select, those only will display here, and those fields who are going to display here, for that only you have to what, you have to enter the information. Okay, so if you want to select all, then one button we have in this. Okay, this one, just click it and all fields now selected, they are all converted in this. We don't want all fields. How many fields we want? We want city. Okay, we want address. Yes, no last name, but we want name. So for example, first name. Okay, employee ID also. For example, these only I want. Okay, now here I want first name to be top, so I just selected the first name. Okay, and these two options are enabled. Now with the help of these two buttons, I am putting the first name to the top. Next one, after that I want address, otherwise no, I want employee ID. First one I want employee ID, then first name, then address, the city. Now this format is good. Now we can go forward for the next step. Yes, we can, because we already did all the things about this first step, which is called select fields. Now we are going for the next. Now in this next, what things we have? We have selected fields. Okay, field information, it is given field name, field type, auto value, entry required, length. All properties in the design view we are getting in the bottom side now, all we have in the second one. Set, type and format. This is the name of the second step, and in this second step we are going to do the same thing whatever we did in the design view. Okay, now employee ID, it is selected. Okay, by default our first field it is selected. Okay, so name is defined here. Then field type, if you want to change, you can change here. Okay, auto value, if you want to just set the auto value also, you can see. Entry required, you want to bound that particular field, that thing also you can do. Next one, length also you can give. Okay, then if you want to add, you have to just click on this button, and then you can add one more field. If you want to just remove one field from this, I don't want the city, just select city, click the minus button, it will be removed. See how that thing we are going to do. But I don't want this black color, I will change the color of this. What color I can use? Red one is good. Now see, first we will go for this plus and minus. For example, I don't want this city, just click on this minus. City is removed or not? It is removed. You want to add, click on this add button. Okay, now sorry, by default it is already, I can remove this one also. Now again field 1, it is what we get, field. Now you can change the name. I'm writing here city. Okay, now what will be the data type for this field? Text worker only. Entry required? No. Length 50, it is fine. Now like this, one by one you can do. Integer, first name will be what, text worker, address also text worker, city is 50. By default it is given. If you want to change, you can change here. Go for the next step, set primary key. I already told what is the importance of this primary key. If you are not setting the primary key, you can't fetch information from your database. बच्चा एक बात समझो, अगर तुम्हारे डेटाबेस में सारी एंट्रीज तुमने की हैं और तुमने प्राइमरी की नहीं बनाई हैं, लॉस क्या होने वाला है? मैंने तुमसे पूछा कि मुझे ये बताओ कि जो तुम्हारे में रमेश नाम का बच्चा है, इसकी एड्रेस क्या है? कैसे बताओगे? तुम्हारे पास 10 रमेश हैं, कैसे बताओगे? बट अगर मैंने मेंशन कर दिया कि जिस रमेश की एम्प्लॉय आईडी ये है 1121, अदरवाइज 3, अदरवाइज 5, अदरवाइज 100, इजी होगा तुम्हारे लिए कि नहीं? होगा ना? इसीलिए विदाउट सेटिंग प्राइमरी की यू कांट मूव फॉरवर्ड, एंड इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ यू वांट टू फेच इन्फॉर्म, सिर्फ टेबल बना के रखना चाहते हो, इट इज फाइन, नो नीड टू सेट प्राइमरी की. बट if you want to use your database for the future use also, then you have to set the primary key. Our next step is about setting primary key. You just choose this option, set primary key. Now first option is create primary key or automatically add a primary key, use existing fields as a primary key, define primary key as a container of several fields. See, first thing, create a primary key. No, if you choose this option, system or software, by default by its side it is going to give the primary key, and it is not good. So we will choose this option, what, use an existing field as a primary key. जैसे ही आप इस ऑप्शन को इनेबल करेंगे, क्या होगा, ये आपका बॉक्स इनेबल हो जाएगा और इस पर आप क्लिक करके जितनी भी आपकी वॉट एवर फील्ड्स यू हैव इन योर डेटाबेस, ऑल विल बी प्रेजेंट हियर एंड यू कैन चूज. आप उसको अच्छे से चूज कर सकते हैं और आगे प्रोसीड कर सकते हैं. अब कैसे करेंगे, लेट्स सी. आई एम क्लिकिंग ऑन दिस, यूज एन एग्जिस्टिंग फील्ड फॉर द प्राइमरी की. फील्ड नेम, एम्प्लॉय आईडी विल बी यूनिक. अगेन आई हैव टू डू द डिस्क्रिप्शन, नो नीड ना. एम्प्लॉय आईडी विल बी यूनिक फॉर ईच एंड एवरी वन. नेम शुड बी रिपीट. ओके, देन हाउ मेनी फील्ड्स वी हैव? Name will be repeat, name can be repeat, address also can be repeat. We discuss maybe sector 9 from sector 10 too many employees are coming. Okay, then city maybe it can be same, but employee ID it will be unique for each and everyone. So we are setting employee ID as the primary key. Okay, go for the next one and the last one. Okay, what last step is telling about what do you want to name your table. Means you just can set the name for your table. Then after, congratulations, you have entered all the information needed to create your table. What do you want to next? Insert data immediately, modify the table design, create a form based on this table. So we want to insert data immediately. Okay, we seen only how we can create the table. We fill the data. No, in the table 1 2 3 what we already created one now with the help of design view, but we didn't enter any kind of information in that particular table. In this we are going to insert table, insert information. How? Let's see. Okay, table name will be, no, table name will be table 1 2 3, that one it will be 4 5 6. Insert data immediately. Yes, I want. Click on the finish button. We have a table. See, close this one. What I told you, I already told you na. How many table you will create, which view you are using, it's up to you. But how many table you are going to create, all will be displayed in this table box. We created table 1 2 3 with the help of this design view. It is already visible here. Then we created with the help of wizard view table 4, 5, 6. Both are visible in the table box only. Now how we can fetch how we can enter information in this, that we are going to see. Okay, so in the first table 1 to 3, table 1 to 3 means design view. See, you can fetch information. For example, 1, I am using tab button for going to the next cell. Student name I am writing A. Marks I am giving 87. Address sector 9. Serial number 2. Again I am using tab button. Name is BB. Now marks are 90. It will be come from sector 10, or it can be repeat. We can fetch A. It is visible. You can see. Just see here only. मेरे चेहरे पे कुछ नहीं. Third one. See, whenever I am talking about points by points, I am giving you any information, then just look at me only. Otherwise, just see the third. See. Now marks are 100, and it is also coming from sector 9. Okay, save this, cancel this. Now table 4, 5, 6. Double click on this. Again we have, see, in the table 4, 5, 6 we have employee ID and all data. In the table 1 to 3 we have school data. We have serial number, student name, and the marks and the address. Now for this, employee ID is 1 to first name is AA. Address is sector 7. City will be same. नवाबों की शहर में हम हैं. See, I'm telling you, if you are belonging to Lucknow and offline class you want, okay, so just search about Brain Builder Coaching Center. Okay, easily you will find the information on the Google. Okay, just we already provided some numbers. ठीक है, नंबर्स पे कॉल करो और हमसे कांटेक्ट करो अगर ऑफलाइन क्लासेस चाहिए आपको तो. ठीक है, अगर आप लखनऊ में हैं इट विल बी गुड फॉर यू. ठीक है, आप सीधे आइए, हम यहाँ पे प्रैक्टिकल करेंगे. और सिर्फ आईटी के लिए नहीं, सारे सब्जेक्ट्स यहाँ पे अवेलेबल हैं, सारे बोर्ड्स यहाँ पे अवेलेबल हैं. मीन्स बोर्ड्स मीन्स व्हाट, नॉट डिजिटल बोर्ड, CBSE, ICSE or whatever board you are studying, you can come. All teachers are available here. Come, join Brain Builder and you will see the change. Okay, if you want me as your IT teacher, then also you can come. Next will be 2323. Name is BB. Sector 9. City will be Lucknow. Okay, so in this way you can insert information in your table. Okay, so in this class what we did, we actually completed one object of our database management system, and it is table. We seen how we can create table in our database using design view, using wizard view. Step by step I told you each and everything about this table and all. One thing you have to do by your own, it's not up to me, you have to learn the data types. Okay, that thing you just do by your end, rest just मेरे लिए छोड़ दो, I will do for you. See, then we seen how we can insert information in it. Okay, and both tables are visible here, table 1 to 3 and table 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is from my side. For the next video means how you can fetch information from your database. For that thing, you have to go to Brain Builder YouTube channel, watch the video, come to me, I will tell you how we can fetch information, means second object, use as of query. We'll see how we can use query object, how we can fetch information from our database in easiest way. See, after this database management system, the completion of this chapter, I will tell you the important question also. ठीक है, जितने भी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं वो मैं आपको बताऊंगा, ऑब्जेक्टिव बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं, हम उसके बारे में भी डिस्कशन करेंगे. सी, हमने एक चैप्टर ख़त्म कर लिया, देन हम उसके बारे में जानने वाले हैं कि उसमें से क्वेश्चन कौन से पुटअप होने वाले हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, डेटाबेस से हमें क्वेश्चन किस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन में. हमें एक टेबल दे दी जाएगी, ठीक है. अब उस टेबल में से वो हमसे बोलेंगे कि आप एसक्यूएल कमांड बताइए. एसक्यूएल कमांड किस चीज़ के लिए बताइए, आपको एसक्यूएल कमांड बताना पड़ेगा कि आपको इसमें अपडेट करना है, आपको रमेश की जगह सुरेश लिखना है. आप क्या कौन सा एसक्यूएल कमांड लिखेंगे, आप उसका सिंटैक्स लिखिए. सिंटैक्स समझ रहे हैं ना, द वे ऑफ राइटिंग द कोड इज कॉल्ड सिंटैक्स. ठीक है, ऐसे ही और भी क्वेश्चन हमें मिलेंगे कि प्राइमरी की क्या होती है, या कंपोजिट की क्या होती है, या फॉरेन की क्या होती है. सी, अगेन आई एम टेलिंग द रेफरेंस ऑफ ऑल द कीज. सी, जितने भी फील्ड्स हमारे पास अवेलेबल होती हैं वो सारी कैंडिडेट की होती हैं. मीन्स दोज आर एबल टू बिकम द प्राइमरी की और कॉल्ड कैंडिडेट की. जितनी भी फील्ड्स अवेलेबल हैं जो प्राइमरी की बन सकती हैं वो क्या हैं, कैंडिडेट की. अब उनमें से जो एक यूनिक फील्ड हमारी है, मीन्स द यूनिक फील्ड ऑफ आवर होल डेटाबेस विल बी बिकम द प्राइमरी की. जो हमारे टेबल से यूनिक फील्ड होती है उसे हम बनाते हैं क्या, प्राइमरी की, जिससे कि हम इंफॉर्मेशन फेच करते हैं. अब नेक्स्ट हमारी बात आती है अल्टरनेट की. तो जितनी हमारी कीज अवेलेबल थी जो प्राइमरी की बन सकती हैं वो हमारी कैंडिडेट कीज हो गई. एक जो हमारी यूनिक फील्ड थी हमने उसको बना दिया प्राइमरी की, और जो हमारी बची हुई फील्ड्स हैं वो हमारी अल्टरनेट की हो जाएंगी. ठीक है, वो हमारी क्या हो जाएंगी, वो हमारी हो जाएंगी अल्टरनेट की. अब उसके बाद हमारे पास आता है फॉरेन की एंड कंपोजिट की. अब फॉरेन की और कंपोजिट की हम कैसे समझेंगे, हम ऐसे समझेंगे कि मान लीजिए हमारे पास टेबल है और इस टेबल में हमारे पास कोई भी यूनिक फील्ड नहीं है. हम क्या करेंगे, बिकॉज हमें ऑलरेडी पता है कि बिना प्राइमरी की सेट किए हम इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. वी कांट फेच इंफॉर्मेशन विदाउट अ प्राइमरी की. सो इस कंडीशन में जब हमारे पास कोई भी यूनिक फील्ड नहीं होगी डेटाबेस में, तो हम क्या करेंगे, हम दो फील्ड को एक साथ सेलेक्ट करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, हम नेम को और एड्रेस को एक साथ सेलेक्ट करेंगे और दोनों को ही प्राइमरी की बना देंगे, और उसे हम कहेंगे क्या, उसे हम कहेंगे कंपोजिट की. कंपोजिट की क्या हुई, मीन्स व्हेन वी डोंट हैव एनी यूनिक फील्ड इन आवर डेटाबेस, दैट टाइम वी आर सेलेक्टिंग टू फील्ड एट द सेम टाइम एंड वी आर मेकिंग बोथ एज अ प्राइमरी की. इट विल कॉल्ड एज कंपोजिट की. अंडरस्टूड. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन वी हैव फॉरेन की. देखिए हमारे पास दो घर हैं, मीन्स वी हैव टू टेबल्स. इन बोथ टू टेबल्स वन फील्ड इज कॉमन. एक फील्ड जो है वो कॉमन है. फॉर एग्जांपल, सीरियल नंबर दोनों ही फील्ड में कॉमन है. तो होगा क्या, होगा ये कि एक सीरियल नंबर जो एक टेबल 1 की सीरियल नंबर है वो उसमें प्राइमरी की तरह काम कर रही है, और जो टेबल 2 में वो एज अ नॉर्मल है, वो कैंडिडेट की है, वो भी बनी नहीं है प्राइमरी की, वो नॉर्मल की है. तो जो सीरियल नंबर है जो कि टेबल 1 में प्राइमरी की काम कर रही है वो इसके लिए क्या हो जाएगी, फॉरेन की. कैसे, मीन्स we have two table and we have one common field in both table, and that common field is working as a primary key in table 1. So that primary key one field that will work as a foreign key for the another table. I hope आपको टेबल कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आया होगा. हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट टेबल यूजिंग डिजाइन व्यू, विजार्ड व्यू, हाउ वी कैन enter the information in it. All things we covered in this video. From my end, that's end. Thank you. Jai Hind.